Welcome back, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Greg Silverman here for another Come Learn With Me session. We do these Come Learn With Me sessions, which focus on the various investment themes. I, being a chief investment officer, long-standing, like to do investment research and see what the mass psychology is and on various themes. So if you want to know what themes I'm looking at and researching, take a look below. You'll see some of our LinkedIn mini groups there and some of our themes, one of which is aerospace and defense. That's been a long-standing theme of ours, as is nuclear energy and uranium in particular. So this article is timely, of course, and we're reading it with great interest. So come join me. Russian military threatens Ukraine nuclear power plants. It's 2 days ago. The Russian military is threatening a nuclear power plant in Ukraine, amid the ongoing invasion in the country. Russia's military presence has increased near the Zaporizhzhia Nuclear Power Plant, which resides in a town in the Zaporizhzhia region. I hope I did okay with that. Ukraine's Ministry of Internal Affairs has reported. Russian forces have aimed one of their deadliest weapons, a multiple rocket launcher called Grad, at the nuclear power plant, according to the ministry. Oy vey, is what I would say. Ukraine has reached out to the international community about the danger, while the Ministry of Internal Affairs says the Ukrainian military is heading to the region to defend the plant. The armed forces, National Guard, and civilian militia will do anything to prevent a catastrophe. We are ready to destroy the enemy, but we have had to be ready for anything. But we have to be ready for anything, said Vadim Denisenko, advisor to the Minister of Internal Affairs. An attack on Ukraine's nuclear fleet, one of the world's largest, could potentially have disastrous consequences. The nuclear fleet includes 4 power plants and 15 reactors and provides about half of the country's power. I don't know if, just an anecdote, I don't know if you guys were aware of this, but there was, I think it was the Minsk Treaty, where the Ukraine agreed to give up all their nuclear weapons in exchange for Russia agreeing never to attack them again, as part of kind of the decommissioning, I guess, of nuclear weapons, as well as the breakup of the Soviet Union. So that's what happens when you give up your nuclear arms, I guess, unfortunately. Anyway, on Saturday, the Ukrainian Ministry of Infrastructure said Ukrainian forces had intercepted a Russian missile headed for the Kiev reservoir. The destruction of the reservoir could create a cascade effect that could destroy other dams and even damage Zaporizhzhia Nuclear Power Plant, the Minister of Infrastructure said in a statement. Why is that? Because nuclear power plants need water to cool and to heat up to create steam. Russian forces previously took control of the Chernobyl nuclear site on Thursday, less than 24 hours after the invasion in Ukraine began. Chernobyl is known as the site of the world's worst nuclear incidents in history. In 1986, several explosions occurred in the reactor, the core of which experienced a meltdown and radioactive material released into the atmosphere. Dozens died and thousands were evacuated from the area. You should check out that movie on Netflix that I suggested on Chernobyl. It's scary, frightening. After Ukraine gained its independence following the fall of the Soviet Union, it inherited one of the biggest nuclear arsenals in the world. Okay. Look, however, Ukraine gave up its nuclear arsenal. I promise you, I don't know this was going to be in the article. After signing a treaty with Russia and the United States. In exchange for relinquishing its nuclear arsenal, security assurances were given by the US, UK, and Russia that Ukraine will not be attacked. Wow. Okay. I must have had a recollection of reading this article a while ago. Anyway, there you have it, guys. Frightening times. Nuclear power plants work great unless it's in a military, I guess, war zone. I hope you enjoyed that. Please share and like and subscribe to the channel. And we just want to grow and get more people aware of these various investment themes that are out there, and how they could be helping themselves and helping their families in these inflationary times. So hope you enjoyed that. Greg Silverman out for this week. Bye-bye.